In a secluded cottage nestled deep within an ancient, mist-shrouded forest, lived two sisters, Alara and Sarada, both powerful witches. They had shared the secrets of their craft for years, united by an unbreakable bond. Their knowledge and wisdom were contained within a cherished tome known as the Book of Witches, passed down through generations. However, an insidious longing grew within Alara's heart, a desire to possess all the spells contained within the sacred book, to become the most formidable witch in the land. This longing festered, twisting her love for her sister into a dark resentment. One moonless night, Alara crafted a plan to take revenge on her beloved sister. She knew that to bespell the other witches within their coven, she needed a powerful and forbidden incantation hidden deep within the Book of Witches. Alara plotted to steal the book, rendering her sister powerless and taking control of the coven. As the clock struck midnight, Alara crept into the heart of the forest, the shadows concealing her form. The cottage, bathed in moonlight, stood before her. With a whispered incantation, she unlocked the front door, making her way to the book hidden on a dusty shelf. Alara's heart pounded as she brushed her fingers over the worn pages, flipping through the book's contents. Her fingers stopped on the forbidden incantation, a dark spell known as the Whisper of Enthrallment. It would bind her fellow witches to her will, but at a grave cost. With trembling hands, Alara inscribed the runes in her own blood, binding the spell to her very essence. As she muttered the incantation, a shiver passed through the forest, and the candles within the cottage flickered ominously. Across the forest, Serato awoke with a start, sensing the dark magic at play. Panic welled within her as she rushed to the cottage, her heart heavy with dread. Inside, Alara's transformation was nearly complete. Her eyes, once full of love, now glowed with an unnatural, malevolent light. The other witches within the coven were helplessly drawn to her, their wills enslaved by the whisper of enthrallment. Serato burst into the cottage, aghast at the sight of her sister wielding such dark magic. She pleaded with Alara to release the coven, to see reason and abandon her revenge, but her pleas fell on deaf ears. With a wicked grin, Alara recited a final incantation to seal her control. The coven members stood motionless, their spirits crushed beneath the weight of the enchantment. Serato realized the depth of her sister's betrayal and knew that only one path remained. With great sorrow, Serato invoked a counterspell, one that would imprison both herself and Alara within the very pages of the Book of Witches. As the enchantment took hold, the sisters were absorbed into the tome, their knowledge and power locked away for eternity. The forest, once shrouded in mist, cleared, revealing a tranquil glade where the cottage had stood. The Book of Witches lay open upon the ground, its pages still containing the formidable spells. The coven was free, but the sisters' legacy would forever serve as a cautionary tale of love twisted into revenge and the ultimate sacrifice to protect the greater good.